It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now,
behind the plate. He ended up walking a ton of guys. We'll see if he can find the strike zone in this one.
And with that, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Scott Raw will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
7:05. Let her rip right here.
Hernandez gets the sign. Here he comes, 0-1. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently.
Nelson Cruz will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Ra is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a one-pitch out.
First baseman
Adam Lind will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. And with two away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Scott Raw will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder.
Adam Lind is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Samardzija into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Raw. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Through 4, still tied. Scott Raw will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Let her fly, let her fly.
Hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Kyle Seager will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Raw is under it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Scott Raw will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Lifted the other way. On the move is Smith. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And the runner from second is in to score. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Boy, and as a pitcher, that's the last thing you wanted to see right there. Base hit, 2 runs scored to tie this game up. You're still in trouble with the guy out there on second base, and man, is he fired up.
Hunter Pence will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
There's a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Seth Smith digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Samardzija has his target. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Raw coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers. But he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 3-2. Good night from Seattle.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors.